Hello, guys. What is going on? If the game's too loud for you guys, I'm sorry. For some reason, the menu volume of the game is pretty freaking loud. So yeah. But without further ado, welcome to the live Let's Play series. I guess I could call it a series, but welcome to the live Let's Play. Unfortunately, today we're only going to be doing 2 games today. I was originally planning on doing Dead Island and The Division today, but unfortunately, aside from doing breakfast with family earlier, I do still have a lot of stuff to do today. So on my free time right now, I'm just going to do a couple things. So first of all, we're going to be starting a new business in Schedule 1. Now this business is going to be called Yaki Boys Pharmaceuticals. It is also going to be not just played on the strictly YouTube stream. I will play it every once in a while on normal live streams. And it's basically, I'm going to sell every drug in this specific thing. Eventually, I probably settle on one, but for the most part, we will be selling every single drug as it becomes available. We're going to have like a multi-property combination type thing is what my plan is. How I'm gonna build it though, I don't know yet. we're gonna have to play and find out on that one. And then we're gonna be doing my account updates for the Speltrix Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes account and my new extra teriyaki Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes account. So other than that, like I said, it's unfortunately gonna be kind of a short one aside from the Schedule 1 portion. Because it's going to be the first episode of this series. It's usually going to be the longest, and we're going to include the what is it called? The prologue in there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in. Just like that, we're not going to skip the prologue this time, so we are going to be playing the prologue. And I'm going to treat this like a Let's Play series, so alrighty guys, so welcome to the first part of this new series for Schedule 1. This is going to be what I consider my main save for Schedule 1. From here on out, this will be my main save. It's the business in it is going to be called Yaki Boys Pharmaceutical. We're going to be playing in the prologue, obviously, as you guys can see from here. If you guys can't tell, you guys will be able to tell here shortly. This is not going to be just played on the Just YouTube Let's Play series stream. So I will be playing on other streams here and there, but for the most part, it will be, at least episode-wise, it will be strictly on the YouTube Let's Play. Well, let's first of all start by grabbing our little clippy clappies here. I already know all this. That's the only thing I hate about the prologue, is the fact that I know how to do everything already, so also, this series is kind of in preparation for the Shrooms update that should be coming out pretty shortly. Over the weekend, hopefully, but we could be wrong. Alright, grab the watering can. Let's grab the watering can. Blah, 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 blah. Fill it up. I'm gonna refill that back up, although it's not gonna matter at this point. Put that back. Unfortunately, we can't change the time of day or the prices of these. So we just gotta accept all those. Let me talk to Uncle Nelson here. And with this series, I'm actually gonna not like quickly go through the talking and whatnot because it's just a regular Let's Play series. So yeah. Also, if you guys want to know how to go around the car, because normally you can't, you have to right click your mouse and then you can move your mouse around to free cam around the car. We're gonna sell the dude back over here. He wants to. Also, there's a couple different ways you can actually give them the number that they want. I'll show you here in a second. So you could click on the whole thing and then or right click it and then scroll wheel it to get out of however many you want. Or you can hold shift and hover over it and just double right click to give them 2. Every right click gives 1. And then we got one at the blue house way back here. And then we're gonna have to open up our contacts for the next one. And then we're gonna provide a sample to Chelsea, which is actually over here. Give her 1 for the sample. She's going to accept it regardless. So now you guys want to head over to the hardware store and purchase 2 things of soil. Actually, before we do that, let's move this more in the middle and you guys will see why here in a second. So we're going to purchase 2 things of soil. Then we're going to come out, and then unfortunately the cop, he should have already been over here, but he's not over here yet. There's no way around what's coming up. You guys have to get searched, and that's the main reason why we moved the weed over. What's up, Archer Spruce? Just now seen your message. And then we gotta go back over this way and talk to Uncle Nelson's contact. No, I said I wouldn't quickly go through some of this stuff, but prologue is kind of gets annoying. If you guys are playing, honestly, I'm just gonna quickly go over everything at this point. But if you guys want to play along and whatnot with me, you guys can go ahead and read everything, especially if it's your first playthrough. It's not my first playthrough, so I'm just gonna skip it. can't slide in it. I'm gonna pause the Spotify music for this. Why is it asking me how the stream is? I should still be live. Like what? Like what? Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and create. I think that's a little too dark. Let's go with the afro. Even though that's not really the color of my hair, let's go with a little goatee. Let's go with a slight wrinklage. And go with the yellow eyes. Go with the thick boy eyebrows. Let's go with the smandles. Boom. I'm gonna kind of run this like it's we're gonna run this first part kind of like the old school speed run, and we're gonna get the skateboard right away. Baseball bat and skateboard right away. Someone tells me I have to search for the comps. I think those are the comps that I just barely seen the heads of. Excuse me. What the fuck? Ooh, he got close. He got close on that one. I don't know what the hell happened back there. That was a little crazy right here, not gonna lie. For those of you guys who don't know as well, the kooks kind of give you health back. Alright, so the big idea. Jesus Christ, she knows how to throw that thing back. Oh, so does he. No. There we go, that's what I want. Y'all saw nothing, and we're gonna sell all 4 of these guns. I feel like I got more speed because of the kook. And we're gonna go buy the skateboard. Find the golden skateboard, by the way. Beat him up. Take our $1,500 back. And deposit like 1,000 real quick. Then we're going to take those. I'm going to grab that. We don't need these now. Alright, so I'm going to need to buy a few more baggies. Take those. Might as well take both of those. Let's go ahead and buy, you know what? Let's put these back real quick. Let's go ahead and buy 9 more baggies. take those, and then we're gonna grab this. Talk to Uncle Nelson real quick, just so he can get the like I said, I'm gonna go through all this pretty quick. You guys can read it yourselves if you're gonna follow along with this. That. Give me that. Let's go ahead and go to the taco ticklers real quick. Alright, that is precisely what I wanted to be done. That's good to know. That gives us Albert's number here in a second, which I will use. I forgot to grab the money down over here. I feel like that should sound a whole lot different. I really feel like that should sound a whole lot different, honestly. Grab our note. And tell us to go to the motel. Hopefully she says yes. She a bitch. She didn't say yes. She an a-hole for that one. Alright, we're gonna go boom, boom. Place these two down real quick. And then we're gonna go boom, boom, like so. We'll place that here. We're gonna grab this. And we're gonna grab this. Sell him both of those. Take it. Then we're gonna head to the hardware store. We're gonna buy like 4 of these. Pair of those. And like 24 baggies for right now. I'm a drug dealer, sir. Thank you for the speed grow. I don't need to buy a watering can because I already have a watering can. I should have bought a trash bag, but I could buy a trash bag from somewhere else. Alright, we're going to put 20 of these bad boys there. We're going to put these down there. We're going to pick that up so it gets the thing. Then we're going to go like so. We're going to get told to talk to Uncle Nelson, and since we're at that point, I am going to do this. We're going to hit up for 2. Talk to Uncle Nelson super fast because he's still going to give us Albert's number. And we're just waiting for our current drop, so we're good to go there. we are goods to go. Put that down for now. I'm gonna leave the bed there. Let's go ahead and close that. Let's keep that on, I guess. Let's go ahead and drop these off. Go ahead and drop those off as well. Give me those back. In the alleyway behind the grocery store, that is over here. Grab those. And then we'll go ahead and keep it for normal price and list it for sale. We're going to pick up pretty much both of these right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy a trash bag. I don't remember the number of this off the top of my head. That's when we're gonna do it, Jesse. And get that bonus. Alright, one thing we will do too, while we're at it, is we are gonna sneak in, or not really sneak, we're going to, if it still works. Still works, thank God. It's the only way you can get in here until you hit, like, I think it was like Hoodlum 5 or something like that. Thanks. So eventually we actually want these. We want those. Probably gonna start buying some of these pretty shortly too. It's like I said, we gotta probably won't ever purchase weapons from him. Son of a bitch. Means I gotta talk to Geraldine's at home, Chloe's at home. I think he's at home. Alright, we're gonna go talk to all of them real quick before we go to bed. Especially because we actually have time still. We definitely want Geraldine. He's one of the good spenders. And he's got the sewer key. Hopefully he says yes for that. And then right here is Chloe. It's another one we want just for a certain thing. Come on, Chloe, just say yes, woman. She said no. I'm gonna beat her up. Still not her? Holy Jesus. I kind of want her to say no. I really kind of want her to say no right now because we're going to have to beat her up pretty soon. Thank God. Alright, we're just going to go to bed. Those are almost grown. Back. Let's go ahead and grab these. We're gonna have to buy some more of these. He's already doing it for more. He's already doing it for way more. Or like $1 more, I should say. Alright, let's go ahead and hit up Mr. Albert for like 6 more. Let's go ahead and go buy like 4 more things of soil. while we're at it, we're probably gonna buy a locker. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that for right now. Ooh, Beth, can I actually give you a free sample yet? Aww. The fact that Peggy, not Beth. The fact that she said yes is ridiculous. Keep that until we can go to, excuse me. I really have nothing else that I can do right now. That's sad. Come here, bitch boy.
Oh.
Sad part is it doesn't count as a deal. $4 for $190. Is that even how much it costs for $190? Like what? Like what? I mean, that's already for more than what I would do, so fuck it. He overspending, so fuck it. I have a feeling Peter's overspending right now too. Honestly, what I could do, I could do 5 for $250. If he would do it, and divide 250 by 5 to get my number. Okay. Let's go 250. So it's gonna be $50. $50. Under bridge. I was like, where is that bridge at again? Let's go ahead and buy 24 more baggies real quick. Probably need a lot more than 24. Let's go with 48. Let's go to the hardware store, make this a lot easier on myself, because then I can just reuse all this stuff. Let me get one of these and one of these real quick. Thank you. put this over there for now. Put these here. Geraldine, what are you doing, bro? Alright. What I'm thinking of doing here, we'll do that. $250, Peggy. Got 27 of those going out. Holy shit. No gun. No gun. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Get in your butt, man. Thank you. We'll keep those for a couple days. Let's see, we got 31 and we got, what was it, 27 or 28 going out? 28, 29, 30, 31. I hope I don't get anybody else messaging me because I don't know if those will be ready. Oh, you a bitch. Hopefully I had enough experience to... Yes. We want 8 of these. We're gonna want 6 of these. And then we're gonna want 6 of these. I don't know. I might actually want to do that instead. But that might cost more. That might cost more. This is also just getting ready for buying the next place, which I can actually sneak into right now, or glitch into and place all that down. Ooh, those are done too. Nice. Nice. Come on, Ludwig. I mean, Mick. Trying to hella low ball on that one. Alright, let's go ahead and drop, and drop. Let's go ahead and grab all of this real quick. Let's go ahead and plop 20 of these down. Put those there. And go ahead and grab this. And then let me go ahead and grab these real quick. I'm going to show you guys how to glitch into the... You can do the same thing to the motel room. If you guys wanted to wait a little bit to get in the motel room, you guys can do it, but these are the only two properties that you can do it to. I mean, you can get into the other properties the same way, you just can't place anything in them like you can the motel room in this one. So, unfortunately, this is going to go here. This is going to go right here. This is going to get sold because we're not going to use it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put one there. Pick it back up. 2, 3, 4. I guess I could turn the lights on too for right now. She should be the last deal of the night, honestly. Alright, this bed we're not going to be keeping. We're actually going to pawn off the bed. So we are going to grab those. We're going to grab these. And those. Honestly, if I can buy the bungalow quick, we'll probably move everything over to the bungalow super quick too. Alright, now we can buy the apartment instead of sneaking into it. I need $2,000 more dollars. Well, a little more than $2,000 just to be able to buy the bungalow. That's kind of where I want to set up all the weed operation stuff. That part I do know. What I'm setting up now is kind of like a beginning weed setup. Only because you didn't accept our freebie earlier. That's what I'm talking about, Beth. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, those are all things we're going to be selling, except we might keep one gun. Alright, let's go ahead and pack these, and we're going to move these over. I'm going to pick this up. We're going to grab these, and we're going to pick this one up. And those can stay there. Extra one there. Then we're going to put this there. One more day's worth of work and I should be able to I need Donna, Chloe, and Ming. Still can't do 10, so we'll do 8. I know it's 4 a.m., but we gotta wait for all that. In the actual series video itself, this whole section is probably gonna get cut out. Let's go ahead and take these and those. Right now, we'll drop these off right there. I can like quite literally walk through right there, so that's gonna be a tight ass squeeze right here. I might as well sleep on this one. Electric plant trimmers, there we go. That is perfect. I need to buy some more soil though. I have, what was it, 4? I need 2 of these. 4 of those. Boom. And I need 2, 3 more small shelves. go ahead and purchase 3 more small shells real quick. So 1 here and 2 there, just like so. And then we're gonna put 2 mixing stations here. Let's go ahead and buy 48 more baggies real quick. I was like, wait, where am I taking these to? Might be worth it to do this right now. It really might be worth it to do this right now.
Huh. Yeah.
Worth. Because it already gives me a botanist. Hey, Ludwig. Or Peter, come here. Oh, fam, you're paying 100 for that shit. See, that's perfect for this right here. So you just go 1, 2. Actually, do it like this for right now, because all it is just managing the pots. Right now, we're doing OG Kush seed. Actually, I don't think it matters what seed we have. We just want them to have a destination of, like, right here for right now. Actually, let's change that to here. Boom. So, can you actually give it a second destination? Like if one gets full? No? Okay. I was to say that's pretty cool if he actually did somehow manage to do that. Alright, so this one. For right now, we're going to do any soil that's in here. And then redo this one again. And go any and all soil. Boom. And then come here. Give him a supply shelf, which will be this one. And then we're going to give him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like so. Fuck. That's 13. 14, 15. Shit. I done fucked up. Kathy, you might not be getting yours, girl. She might not be getting hers. She might not be getting hers at all. I thought I planted seeds earlier, and I guess I didn't. Let's go ahead and purchase like 10 of these. Son of a bitch. So that's 5, 10, 12, 16, 17, and I'm not going to have enough for one of them. Can't even do that right now. Fuck. I hella thought I put some in there to grow. You had to start watering these, my guy. was the point in you walking all the way around for that? Just in case cops randomly come around. If they can finish before the whole day is over, I might try. I might try and hit up the rest of everybody else, but something tells me I'm not going to be able to. I wish I could do that one. I wish I could do that one. Dude, I gotta buy 2 properties. That's the sad part. It says 6. It's $10,000 I need. If one of those can grow, or both of those can grow, I think I can do the rest of them. As long as one of them was able to grow, I should be able to do that. And then we'll go by the bungalow, hopefully. Hopefully by the bungalow. This first episode's already like an hour and 20 minutes without cutting it. Cut the one behind you, you fucktard. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Western Gas Mart. All right. We might be able to get away with this now. Holy bejeebus, what is this? There we go. Benji's number. Let's go. Okay, we're definitely not going to have enough. I wish that was enough. I really wish that was enough. Alright, time to head this way to grab the other thingy. Turn on our flashlight, even though the flashlight isn't going to help much. Grab those. On the way to go to sleep, we'll talk to Benji real quick. We won't give him anybody right away, but we will talk to him. Maybe not yet. We'll wait a little bit. Let me purchase like a couple properties first, and then we'll talk to Benji. Let's see here. Oh, you son of a bitch. If it unlocked the mixing station, we are definitely buying 2 of those. That'll be worth it for right now. We're friendly status with him now. Alright, what can we purchase the next one from him? We're gonna have to stick with that for now. Excuse me. Day is it? Thursday. It's gun selling day. Can't buy the mouthwash or the Viagra yet. It's not worth it if I can't buy nothing yet. Viagra or the mouthwash would have been worth it. Give me those. $175. God, I love it on Thursdays. Oh, guess what we got, guys? Guess what we got? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. We're gonna go this way now. Property goods, sir. Let me buy the bungalow. Now I need to make money to get workers for the bungalow. We need 3 more botanists and a handler. 3 more to finish that one out, plus a whole bunch more of that. Geraldine, what in the world are you doing? Might as well buy, if it'll let me buy 10, might as well. What I might do right now, so I do know that I'm gonna need at least 4 more of these. Honestly, I can probably not do with those. I can probably get away with that. No, I have a feeling I might need to buy at least 1 more of these. No, what you're gonna pay is you're gonna pay $250. All right, guys. I know this episode is a really long one, but there is a lot of about 15-ish minutes that's gonna get cut out, maybe more. So, need the locker, safe. That'll go there. Perfecto. Unfortunately, there's still one more property we need to... There's a weird conversation going on over there. I am, however, going to be moving a few of these small shelves over, as well as this large shelf. I don't really need all that in there. That was just there to make it kind of fill up the space. Although this next spot's gonna have a lot of space in it. At least until we can get our drying racks, then it won't have a lot of space. This is where the weed is gonna be grown from regardless. Somebody sounded angry. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but holy bejeebus. Somebody sounded angry. Alright, so let me use this to kind of determine. This will kind of go like so. And skip the 2. Go here. Now I need 2 more. Honestly, I probably don't even need this shelf anymore. I'm gonna go 2 lockers, 2 lockers, a locker. And this whole back area is gonna be drying racks. So what I would do here, this would be probably at this point green crack seed. This would be probably double green crack seed maybe. And then this would be the soil. And then this would be green crack in general. And then this would be quite literally the same over here. Go all the way back up. That. Taco Tickler's exterior wall, which is over here. Honestly, I probably need all of it. It's gonna be what, like 300? I can buy Viagra now. So north waterfront, and that means I can start over here. She already here. And there's someone at the basketball court. Fuck. Behind the pawn shop. I thought it was up there still. Might as well put these here for now. I don't know why I'm still keeping that. We can move these, honestly. Honestly, might as well let him finish that anyways. Let's go ahead and take these over to the other place. I have to buy a lot of baggies. All right, though, guys. With that, that's going to end the first episode for this new Yaki Boy Pharmaceuticals series. And as always, thanks for watching and catch y'all on the next one. All right, chat. We're going to start episode 2 here in a second. I just want to buy a couple of things first before we fully start episode 2. Because episode 2, I kind of want to have some stuff already pre-ready to go. So I do want to buy... Let's go ahead and buy like 80 more of these. I know there's hella outside still, but there's a whole bunch right here. I like how Peter Files started at 5 on his first order and like gradually went down. So ready. Alright, we're gonna take this one, this one, this one, and this one. Those two. Make it Those ones like that. Hopefully we'll have green crack by the time I move everything over here. We're gonna do like a all-in-one type of area for a little bit. This is mostly all set up for a 4-man team, but we're going to be doing a 1-man team for a little bit. Because we're going to do a mixing station and whatnot all in here until we get everything else ready to go. That is all set up. And then we'll go green crack. And then we'll apply all the siblings. And then we'll change this to somebody be arguing over there. Holy moly. Do all that. Alright guys, welcome to episode 2 of this Yaki Boys Pharmaceutical series. We did a little pre-stuff before this episode, so we're somewhat set up on some things. Let's go ahead and get things fully started. As you guys know, last episode we bought the bungalow. So we're in the midst of somewhat setting up the bungalow. And then we're also trying to get enough money to purchase the Stash and Dash as our next property. Don't think I can order. No, we can finally start ordering green crack. Alright, so we do got to go pay him back real quick, and then we're going to start ordering green crack. Getting stuff ready for the new build. And then we're going to rename the green crack and the mix that we're going to do, which is Viagra, to tree sap. And then our very last weed mix is going to be called sleeping tree sap. So we can start with 8. $200, my guy or my girl. Dude, everybody wants something today. Holy moly. Holy moly cannoli, everybody wants something today. We're also going to talk to Benji in this episode and set Benji up. I'm also waiting for him to finish up with all these in here. And then the seeds that we have left over, I'll probably leave enough pots in here for him to use those last seeds, and that's about it. Move these over, and then we'll sell pretty much everything we have here. We're not going to pack those right away. Put these up here. We'll take these down and then put up here as well. Might as well make that a full freaking 20. And then we'll put some there. These mixing stations are probably going to get... Actually, no, these mixing stations are going to stay here for now. I am, however, going to take... How many do I have left? 5? Shoot. So I'm going to buy 5 regular soils so he can finish those ones up. Excuse me. So yeah, 5 regular soils so he can finish those. I don't know if I unlocked extra long life soil yet. I think I need one more level up. I need one more level up. One más level up. And that's not okay. So Mark II mixing station, or Mark II packaging station isn't ready yet. Jesus, you guys are crazy. It's just the way the cookie... Oh, I think I did 200 maybe on accident. Yeah, I did 200 on accident. I meant to do 100, not 200 with her. My bad. Pawn shop. Honestly, I should probably just go put this in the... bungalow. Alright, let's go ahead and put there. pretty much done. We're gonna need a whole bunch real quick. I'm gonna have to grab some more. We'll move him over to the new area once everything is settled down and ready to go. Somebody not here yet. You know what? Since I know Kyle's here, let's go hit up Kyle. Come here, Kyle. Some Mo. Still can't order gin. Yeah. Well, I officially have enough to buy the Stash and Dash now. But I might need the money to buy employees first. Probably gonna use the money to buy employees first. Let's go talk to Benji. Alright, Benji. Who we finna give you first? I believe we gonna give you Austin. behind the casino. I mean, I can order 10 now, so might as well. Might as well. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and go to bed real quick and start the next day. That unlocks mouthwash and extra long life soil. Meaning technically we could stay with we might as well stay with nah. I'll mix one, but just to get a certain thing done at one point. But we're gonna switch to green crack and Viagra for game purposes, but for storyline stuff, we're gonna do one mix of OG Kush and Viagra and mouthwash, just to get a certain thing done that's making a mix worth more than $60, because I believe the green crack and Viagra is like 59 or something like that. And this is all almost set up. So we need 4 more for that. How much would that cost? 40 of. I hate that those cost that much. We'll be back. We'll be back eventually. I don't even know how much I can put into my ATM right now. Put the max in there. He's gonna tell us to purchase a thingy that's I have to purchase for 4,000. Sucks. Behind the tattoo. kind of tattoos you got anyways. Oh, the sword's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and actually head over here real quick. And then we'll save both of those for later, for when the mission pops up to Uncle Nelson. Actually, that's what's already on our screen. I just seen that. That means I have to quit the game and come back in. Bruh. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Where's Benji's bitch ass at? Is that his apartment? Give me that. Can I go to a different one and talk to Uncle Nelson? Or do I legit gotta save again? Can you already click off the gas mark? Because I already purchased a fucking ingredient. I'll just buy one more of those. This one I'm going to leave the name as is. The way that it sounds completely different. That's crazy. Holy. I mean, I forgot that it does have anti-gravity. Maybe we should mix this one instead of the green crack. Maybe we should instead of the green crack. I guess we'll use what we got of the green crack and then go back to Uchi Kush, I guess. That didn't sound right. What y'all doing over here? Y'all talking a bunch of crap over here? What's up? Force him to come up here with all that. You guys know how much freaking stuff I would have to buy just for that? I can't even do my quick run jump because of how much. Alright, so we need like a whole bunch of this, my guy. And a whole bunch of this. That was. Oh, he's not gonna come up here and do all that. Ripperino. Oh, I no longer can jump high. go ahead and send him over to the bungalow. And then I will cut the rest of these down. Bro, you don't need to keep messaging me like hella times, bro. You're tripping balls, buddy. I don't know, I might order like 10 more of those. You know what? No, we'll just actually go to Green Crack and whatnot just for this, because this will just be too much. 2 mix would be way too much. Like, yeah, it's worth more, but it ain't worth it with everything else going on. I mean, maybe I can mix the rest of what I have and do it that way. But we'll see. We'll see. Ideally, the plan is to do Granddaddy Purple with Banana Kook, Horse Goo, and Mega Bean anyways. Or I could do Kook, Addy, Horse Goo, Mega Bean with OG Kush. I don't even have the baggies for that. I don't even have the baggies. Alright, this is something that I'll probably end up doing off camera anyways, though, guys. Just get the next one ready and get out of my way. The only good thing about this specific mix too, it doesn't matter if you do OG Kush and Viagra first, or if you do OG Kush and mouthwash first, and then mix it with the other one next. It still comes out to Extreme Ass Blaster. Let me go ahead and grab should be enough. Just off the top of my head counting, that should be enough. I have an unbaggied one. My bad. My bad. I have an unbagged one here. I meant to grab baggied. Pawn Shop West Wall. That's right up here. Oh, I might just do this. Grab these ones and put it over here. Honestly, it might not matter if I do it like that. He's only gonna have enough to do one thing anyways. So I gotta clip these ones real quick, and then we're gonna move both of these pots over to the other place. Pick up both of these pots real quick. So that's gonna be purple cheese. I'm gonna place two of these down real quick just to kind of show you guys. So I'm gonna grab those. I'm gonna put it. Okay, so let's grab those ones. Let's begin the mix here. Do that, and then we're gonna put that there with another one of these, so we know what that is. And then we'll begin these. Throw that over there. Grab one of the, or grab these. Put it there. It's the Extreme Mass Blaster. Also, time to pick up some dailies on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, so I gotta do it on my phone. So yeah, we'll turn all the rest of these into this and sell it, and then we'll just continue with the green crack from there. 2 hours and 40 minutes. That should put it to where I can start ordering from him. Sir, deliveries. Let's go. Unfortunately, I gotta order some more Viagra and mouthwash. Alrighty. So with this pretty much being the end of this, and the fact that I have to catch, or not catch, but go buy some more, I'm going to end this second episode right here. It's going to be kind of a short episode, probably the shortest episode of the series. Third episode, we're definitely going to expand more on building the bungalow. I literally almost lost the train of thought of what that one was. But we're gonna expand on building the bungalow some more, getting some more employees, and we'll grow and do all the green crack stuff. But we'll probably end up going back to OG Kush and just selling the Extreme Ass Blaster until I unlock all the ingredients that I need to do all the other stuff. But until then, the plan is to stick to mostly with OG Kush, do the Extreme Ass Blaster mix. Then when we unlock Horseshoe, we'll probably switch over to... I mean, we could stay using OG Kush and do what's called the Nightmare Piss mix, and then I can rename that to Sleeping Tree Sap. That's worth 120. So there is that, or I can just go to Granddaddy Purple and sell what's called Gorilla Cheese and name that the Sleeping Tree Sap, and that's sold for like 112. So OG Kush, for some reason, is always worth more. So there's that, but we'll see when we get there. Other than that, as always, thanks for watching. Catch y'all on the next one. All right, Chatty McChat. We are going to be switching over to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes here in a minute. We're going to be doing my Spelltrix account first, which is for the specific YouTube channel we are on now. I'm just collecting dailies, so you guys are going to have to give me a couple seconds. Alrighty, guys. Let's hop into some Star Wars, starting with Spelterix. And then I don't know if I can change it while live. I know I used to. We're going to change their game title to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Save. Go back to analytics real quick. And then oops. Oh, whoops. And then let's go ahead and hop over to this. Gotta love it when this pops up. So worth it for the 50. Alrighty. Oh, I still gotta do this stuff on this account. All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the Spelterix account update. I know it's been a while since we've done one, pretty long while since we've done one, actually. But here we are with where we are at for the anniversary characters on this account. As for actual characters, this is where we're sitting at. I did use a Carbonite token on Talon, and I'm planning on using another one either on Savage or Death Trooper Prettia, because I do not want to use the Gyrotex to take them up. But honestly, it's kind of a toss-up between Savage, Mara, Death Trooper, and because we're pretty close. Where is it? Do I not have them unlocked? I could have swore I had them unlocked. Maybe not. In my favorites. He's apparently not in my favorites. Let's see here. Where is the little booger? No, we'll do it this way. I can always find them easy this way. Here we go. Also Kyle, but I plan on using the Jedi Lightspeed token on Kyle, so there's that. So the choice is either Mara Jade, or I should say the next two Carbonite tokens are either a choice between Savage, Mara Jade, Death Trooper, and honestly, that's it. Maybe Marin. Can't go wrong with Marin either. Cannot go wrong with Marin. So it's that's 4 choices, and we can pretty much do 2. I did 1 last time for Dash and then 1 for Talon, and that's mostly for Star Killer. So, and then we're using the Jedi Lightspeed token that we're going to be getting in a couple weeks for Kyle. So there's that. And then if we scroll down, here's everything we have in Relics. We have Darth Vader, Poncho Bros, all at Relic 7, ID12 Grogu at Relic 7. This is where we put our droid Lightspeed token that we recently got. And then I decided to take Tarkin up from Relic 1 to Relic 4. Honestly, I want to take him up a couple more, but I do not have the materials for it. We ended up taking Mon Mothma with our Rebel Lightspeed token and over Drogon. But we'll probably end up getting Drogon with a Carbonite Lightspeed token anyways. So I'm not too worried about that. And then we have our Phoenix, and we got TIE Fighter Pilot at Relic 5. Anakin, Snips, where the heck she is at over here. The rest of our Phoenix. Grievous, we picked up with Droid Lightspeed token. Well, we didn't really pick him up with the Lightspeed token. We just took him up to this high with the Droid Lightspeed token that we had on this account, not on the like 2 main accounts that I have. I don't consider this one really a main account right now. But other than that, that's pretty much really it for this one. And if we go into the roadmap, this is pretty much where we're stuck at. Probably going to be using the Empire Lightspeed token on Piet here, so we're not taking him up. Obviously, we're getting one for Boba Fett. Cad Bane doesn't have one. Bam has one. Dengar, Bosk, IG-88 all have one. This is where the Star Killer one comes into play, where I'm already getting Kyle's with the Jedi one, so probably going to get Mara's with a Carbonite one and just take them all up to 7 stars the rest of the way, and then work on getting the gear needed to take them up to gear 13, and then get Star Killer. Obviously, our first rendition of a Star Killer team, our first Momo team, Places of Power team, our C-3PO, Little Murder Bears, our CLS squad, our Night Sisters squad, where we're currently at. Jedi Knight Luke requirements, BAM requirements, because we already got IG-12 and Grogu here. We deleted it from up here, and we just got these, and all of these are going to be getting Lightspeed tokens. And then the Jabba stuff, nowhere near close for the Jabba stuff, but we are getting ready to start farming all the Jabba stuff. Technically, we already are. Looking at the farm plan here, got a lot of stuff on the farm plan. A lot of it is just picking up the stars, really. Other than that, I pretty much almost have the gear needed for almost everybody. Like, obviously, we're missing a gear piece and on a couple of them, but there is that. And then we go and look at ships. We do have a lot of favorited ships right now. We have a lot of favorited and unfavorited, but the favorited ones are the ones that are still needed to be worked on. Worked on as in like ability wise. Other than that, these first 2 are technically done. But yeah, we got mostly all of the executor stuff done except for Punishing One. Punishing One and Razor Crest. Razor Crest is being a pain in the butt of. Well, speaking of Lynch, finally pops up in the store. Been a while since I've seen it in there. This is tempting, but I kind of want to wait. But Razor Crest has been like a once in a blue moon type of thing. Punishing One, just been randomly picking up shards here and there. I don't know where they're coming from, but somehow I've been randomly picking up shards here and there for it. Obviously, our Imperial type bomber is done. Malevolence, not really done, but definitely as high as I can get it to right now. If we go to fleets to kind of get a better look at my Yearwood roadmap, this was Exec Rex up top. Kind of a default-ish Empire fleet if I start working on Defender, the main fleet that I'm working on right now. And then obviously slow but steady working towards Executor here. And then if we go to year 2, we do kind of have this squad-ish ready to go, or fleet ready to go. This is the main thing that makes the fleet anyways, B-Wing. I wish I would have used the first token on Drogon, but I think Mon Mothma was more worth it for this account anyways. Especially because I'm not going to be seeing any of this stuff until year 2-ish anyways. And we're still technically in year 1. And in year 3 is obviously Leviathan, but there's going to be like the Galactic Republic and whatnot alongside this. But other than that, year 1 and then year 2. And then if we go back to squads and assault battles, this is what we're looking like assault battle wise right now. Almost got General Kenobi ready to go. Hermit Yoda's, we're just gearing him right now. Not going to level him, but we are gearing him. We'll level him once we get him to the gear we need him at. And then all of these, aside from Grand Inquisitor, are getting Lightspeed tokens. So not really worried about all that. A lot of these characters are getting Lightspeed tokens, except for like these. I might use if we can get enough Carbonite tokens, I might take all 3 of these up to gear 12 with Carbonite tokens. But anyways, that's honestly it for the Spelltrix account. There's really not much. As I said, I know I haven't done an update on it in a while, but I've still been playing the account. Obviously, you guys seen the GAC just to kind of show you guys. We're doing decent in GAC now, especially with the Relic Delta stuff. So the Relic Delta is helping us a lot. But let's go ahead and do these. Since there's really nothing else to go over the Spelltrix account anyways, let's go ahead and hit these up as best as I can. I don't know if I'll take them up any higher than what they are, but it doesn't hurt to try and get as high as I can in here. I don't know if I'll get past this little white bar, but we'll see. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with 90%. Let's go ahead and do these for now. Full auto. That one's an easy one. Alrighty. Well, that is definitely it for the Spelltrix account. There really isn't much else to go over until we start getting more stuff on the account. Getting more. I mean, obviously we can do the new raid. We've already put up our score finally because we're finally starting to hit 300k with our Tarkin now. And we're also doing... I don't know if they fully switched to rote yet, or if they do one dark side geo and then one rote. But other than that, that is going to be it for this update for the Spelltrix account. And as always, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one. All right, chatty chat. We're going to hop over into what I consider my main free-to-play account right now. This is the one that goes on the other YouTube channel, by the way. Hello, hello, and welcome to week 4 or week 5. It's probably week 4 update for the CC007 Extra Teriyaki account. If you guys missed the stream over on my main channel last night, we did do some GAC just to kind of show you guys where we are at. We're at 1 loss and 1 win. The first round we already knew we lost. The second round doing pretty good, I guess. So let's see who we are up against. Buryaga for the next one. That will be tomorrow's stream. Ooh. They're not doing too bad with their era units, honestly. So that Hera and Dash is probably going to give us some issues, and Mon Mothma are probably going to give us some issues in our next battle, as you guys will see when we hop over into mine. Ship-wise, let's see what we're looking at here. Ship-wise, we might actually have it. We might actually have it ship-wise. All right. Let's go ahead and look at our collection. This is where we are at with our era units. I'm trying to see if I can get these two. Honestly, I'm trying to see if I can get all 3 of them up to level 30 before the next era unit comes out, which is Asajj. So if I can get all 3 of them up to level 30, I think we are good, because I think Asajj is either going to come maxed out at level 30, or they'll give you enough materials to take her up to 30, or it's 35. I can't remember. I just know Chota was 25. I think it went 10 or 12, something like that. 15, I believe it was, and then 25 here. So we'll see when we get there fully. When we get to Asajj, we'll see what they take her up to. But again, I'm going to try and get them up to level 30 apiece. So yeah. And then here we are with all of my not so gloriness. So we got Captain Rex at R7, Sabine still at R3. Pretty much everybody at relic level 1 for right now, except for Hera. I do need to take her up some more. And Master Qui-Gon, I need to take him up at least 1 more, but we will be taking him and Padawan Obi-Wan here up to relic 9 eventually. We did use a Carbonite token on Padawan Obi-Wan, and we used the free token that they gave us on Master Qui-Gon. And then we ended up getting 2 more Carbonite tokens, and I used those on Grave Mothers and Morgan Elsbeth. This might actually help if we go in here into my assault battles. I'm thinking it might help this team a lot more. So I'm thinking the next 2 Lightspeed tokens we get are going to go Death Trooper and Marin, because I can just get Zombie and gear her up pretty easily. But if it don't go to them 2, it's going to go to one of these up here for sure. And then possibly, if we get timed enough to use another one, it's either going to be Hermit Yoda or Wampa. One of those 2. But if we go to my Carbonite LST targets, these are my targets right now. These are the targets right now. I could technically just go like this and put Marin. Let's go Marin. Let's go Tarful. Let's go Seer. Even though I'm not planning to see those for a while. So let's add one more. These aren't in any particular order, by the way. So we want baby Cal as well. So there is that. And then down here, we can also add Saw. All right, so these are our Carbonite Lightspeed token targets if we can get them. It just sucks because it's like every 5 days is when we can get those. So these are our targets. Nisa is for sure top of the list target with Marin and Death Trooper pretty much right behind her. That's how that one goes. So Marin number 1, and then these two technically right behind her. Doesn't matter if I do Death Trooper or Marin anyways. I got to farm up Marin's shards. Same thing with Death Troopers, but yeah, that's where we're at with that. And then not a full base team yet because we haven't really done anything with this first one, so don't look at that first one. Oh yeah, but we have been kind of working on these bottom 3 teams mostly. We've been trying to get gear for the Imp Troopers, trying to get relic materials for the Phoenix, mostly so I can take Sabine up to relic 5. I do believe Ezra needs to be relic 6, and I don't think, did I say Sabine or Hera? I meant Hera if I said Sabine. And then Sabine, I don't think Sabine and Chopper, I don't think they're required for anybody or anything, but I still might take them up in relics, mostly for Rote. Obviously, 7/7, she's just good at 7 in general. Relic 9, Relic 5. And then here is the main farm we're doing right now. This one's mostly for getting the home 1 fleet and getting my Imp Troopers up and running. We are farming Hoth Rebel Soldier because we are doing Hoth territory battles right now. So I just want to get Hoth Rebel Soldier up to 5-star and just leave it there. We're good to go from there. Once he's at 5-star, I'm going to stop farming him and just focus on the ones that I have right now. We're not really focusing on Iden. The main reason we are farming Iden is because of Vulture Droid. But since we are farming Iden for Vulture Droid, we might work on her TIE Defender when we get to that point, so we can put together that. For those of you watching live on my other update for the Spelltrix account, the little mini Empire fleet with Bomber, Advanced, TIE Fighter, and then TIE Defender. And then Santa is kind of like a, I guess I'll farm her type of thing. It's mostly because I do kind of want to go for Aphra, and I kind of don't want to go for Aphra, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there, because speaking of which, we do still have this Lightspeed token right here, this droid one. I'm thinking of using it on 3PO and Chewie, although I wouldn't mind using it on 000 or BT1 or General Grievous or Hu Yang. Those are the only ones besides, even though I don't plan on using him, Dark Trooper, but these 3 up here, plus Hu Yang and 3PO are the only ones that I can see it being useful for. But there is a, I don't know if it's an episode quest or if it's just a quest in general where the 3PO, you have to complete a certain amount of battles with 3PO and Chewie in your squad. And for some reason, it's been reported that ally ones aren't counting towards that. So I might use it to unlock that. Otherwise, it would have probably went to Trip 0 or BT1. And then fleet, we're working on Marin and Kyle. Kyle, obviously, because he's farmed alongside of his ship now. Guild tokens, this is technically done, so that's pretty much not there. And then Mark 1 raid tokens. These are the 4 we're mainly working on currently. It's just prelude to when we get C3PO, what we need currently, and prelude for CLS. Prelude for pretty much Jedi Knight Luke and solo beast needed for Jedi team, and not really needed, but needed at the same time. Cantina shop, we'll be working on these three, but right now we're mostly working on the Cassian's U-Wing squad arena shop. Since Grand Moff Tarkin is done, we're going to switch back to Cassian here. And then when Cassian's done, we're going to switch back to Kanan. And then the Galactic Wars shop, Biggs, K2SO, and Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. Like I said, this is just the Home 1 farm. And then once this whole Home 1 farm is done, we do have the Assault Battles farm, which is pretty much Captain Enoch, Night Trooper, Death Trooper, Mother Talzin, Bastilla Shan Fallen, Darth Sion, Darth Nihilus, Princess Nisa. These are going to basically be the Lightspeed token stuff that we might be getting. These guys were only here just in case I didn't finish them or get them up to 7 stars by that point, but they are 7 stars now. So I can swap these ones out for whoever else I need. Same thing with Fleet Energy, Marin and Kyle here, just in case they're not done. Same thing with Guild tokens, just in case they weren't done. Same thing down here with Mark 1 raid tokens, Mark 2 raid tokens, Cantina. We'll be working on Qui-Gon Jinn and Old Daka. Squad Arena Shop, we'll be switching to HK-47 and Greedo. But Greedo is a Lightspeed token, so we couldn't probably tank Greedo out. Galactic War Shop will be Night Sister Zombie and Juhani. You guys can kind of see the picture where we're going with Juhani, HK, and Bastilla Shan Fallen. You can kind of see where we're going with that right now. And then obviously the LSTs that we will be getting. And then this one is going to be a hard choice. I don't know if I want to go Kyle or if I want to go Hermit Yoda now. That's why it's a hard choice for this one. So I haven't put it down anymore. So I know originally I said Kyle, but the fact that I know that we can take a Hermit Yoda makes it. Which one do I want to go to now? And then obviously our unlock would be Grandmaster Yoda, which we've already unlocked. So once we get through all of these Lightspeed tokens, we can get his and just be done. And then once the Assault Battle farm is done, then we got the Leia and Jabba farm, which is kind of does have the BT1 and the Trip Zero on it. And then a couple of other things that we needed for the Afra farm. But other than that, it's mostly combined stuff that's left over that we need for both Leia and Jabba. Mostly Jabba because we get most of the Leia requirements from the Lightspeed tokens anyways. So that's why they're kind of combined at the same time. Which, in a way, kind of sucks because I originally wanted to go Jabba first, but we might go Leia first just because of Lightspeed tokens. But other than that, there's really not much else update-wise. Like I said, I'm probably going to end up doing that. And then not really much else update-wise. I just got to wait for daily reset and then pretty much take him up to the next star level set. Probably going to start gearing up Hondo because once I get him to the gear I need, gear or relic level, I need that's another solo for if we start doing the Nightfall raid. So that's going to be him and Tarkin pretty much at that point. I think that's honestly it. Or no, we'll have Keller and Beck, so that's going to be 3. That's going to be 3 characters for the raid currently. Speaking of raid, we do have a raid. They probably already got Max Crate. Oh no, they didn't get Max Crate. They're still only in phase 1. That's wild. Let's go ahead and hop in here and do what we can, I guess. Let's go ahead and let's go here just to get that down. So starting to get the defense buff. Go ahead and do that. No bueno. See who he goes after next out of those two. Bro, that that Relic 7 Captain Rex makes a world of difference on that. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. Also, for those of you guys wondering how I'm surviving this long, I'm pretty sure a lot of you don't know how Phoenix is surviving this long. I'm paying attention to the skill right here, where if you guys can see where my mouse is right here. This third skill of his, once it reaches 2 or 1, if I time it right and hit a button up here that has like the little shield on a certain character's turn, he'll attack that character and go for like the kill shot with that character, but that character will survive because of that skill. That is where that comes from. And that's over. That is what you can get pretty much. I say we could probably get close to 8 million. If I played it right, I probably could have gotten around 8 million, but that's what you can get with this squad with okay-ish mods. As long as you got a Relic 7 Captain Rex, I think you're pretty good. I'm pretty sure if I get Hera up, it'd probably be doing a lot better. Same thing with the others, but I ain't trying to get them up that high right now. Mostly Rex and Hera. We'll probably do another attempt eventually. Dang, that puts me in the number 1 spot. That puts me in the number 1 spot. Also, if you guys don't know, there are a lot of other content creators in this guild. I don't know if the leaderboard will show them, but we got Nooch here with his Nooch 2 short for Stormtrooper, Rise Gaming. I don't know. Professor is a one. We got Rabbit Beaver right here. I don't remember if Dub J was one. Perry is one. I don't remember if Pirius is. Todana, I think, is one. Map Master. I don't know who Youngling Killer was, but I think that one was one. There's a couple of other ones in here too that should be content creators. PBI. That's where we got our thing for sure of the defense up stuff for the Lightspeed tokens. But yeah, anyways, guys, that is honestly it for the update and the little raid attempt for my main free-to-play account. Again, we are going to be picking up 2 more of these when they become available in a couple more days, and they're more than likely, not more than likely, one's for sure going on Nisa, and then the other is probably gonna go on Death Trooper Peridia. So we'll kind of go in a diagonal right here. We'll get these 2 next, and then the next time we can purchase them, then we'll go Marin and Enoch. And then if we can get another one, then we're going to go Night Trooper and probably Tarful. And then these guys are just easy farms anyways. So the main reason I probably wouldn't do Tarful, actually, now that I think about it, is because Vander Chewbacca is with him too. So we can either throw the next one on Saw, Seer, or Cal. I probably won't throw it on Cal just because Cal's a Cantina farm, so that's easy. So maybe Seer or Saw. I just got to see if Saw was with somebody else. Is Saw with somebody else? No, it looks like Saw's by himself. So we might put it on Saw. Saw or Seer? Yeah, we'll probably put it on Saw. But yeah, I don't know if I want to try this again or not either. Got 3 more attempts to see if I can get like 90% or 100%, and then go to the next thing and hopefully be able to take at least one or both of them up to level 29, and then on the next boss take them all up to level 30, and then stop them all at level 30 for now, and then see what happens when we can get you know who. But anyways, that is going to be it for this extra teriyaki account update. For those of you who are watching live, this is going to be the end of the stream, and I appreciate all of you coming out and watching, whether you said something in chat or you were just chilling, watching them on a TV, or just listening in the background. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to go ahead and check the description. If you are watching live, that's going to send you to my Extra Teriyaki YouTube and all my other platform stuff. And then if you are on my Extra Teriyaki channel watching this episode by itself, then there should be a link in my description to go to my main channel, which is where we're streaming from right now. But I digress. And as always, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. All right, chat. As I said just now, that's going to be the end of the stream. And again, I appreciate every single one of you for coming out. This was the Just YouTube stream. This is supposed to be shorter than 3 hours, but the Schedule 1 thing took a little over. And then when I was reading one of my messages, something got canceled. So I took a little bit longer to do things. But I'm not going to do the next couple of episodes that I should be doing on this, which would be the Dead Island and the Division game. We're going to pick those back up. Not next week. Next week, we're going to have kind of a light schedule. We are going to be streaming tomorrow to all three platforms that we stream to, which is YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Wednesday, we most likely will not be streaming. And then Friday, we'll probably be back for streaming. If we're not back Friday, we will be back Saturday. And that means we'll be doing a double stream Saturday. We'll be doing the main all three platform stream, and then we'll probably be doing the just YouTube stream same day, which is basically going to be the live stream Let's Play. So, as I said, I want to say yesterday's stream. This type of stream where it's just YouTube is gonna basically be my live stream Let's Play. So, like, if you guys want to come and watch, I appreciate it. If you guys want to chat with me while I'm playing, that's cool too. It just brings more engagement while playing. And each segment should, in theory, be about 30 to 45 minutes in length. So, like, if I was playing Dead Island, from the time that I start the episode while live, so like it'd probably be about the point where I say like, "Welcome to this episode," blah 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 blah. That'll be like the start of the specific episode and the time frame for doing that segment. So that would be like 30 to 45 minutes, and then we'll stop that, end that, and then go into the next segment, which would be the next game, and then just keep doing that until all the games that I usually play are done. And then I'll go in. So because of that, I am also recording while streaming. So that way it's easier for me to go on instead of downloading the stream, cutting stuff out, and then re-uploading to the different channels and different things. I can just use the recording and do it that way. That way it's a lot easier and has better quality than the actual stream quality. But anyways, again, I digress, and I myself am going to head out. Just like I said earlier, as always, thanks for watching, and catch y'all on the next one.